some of the camp that's on your social says, you're saying things that I felt my entire life and I've never had the courage to say. And other people are upset with you because you're calling out Asian racism. And I want you to talk a little bit about that because I actually have my own Asian racism. When I read that article, I did not know you were Asian. When I realized you were, I was like, wow. Like, I stand corrected. This man is not black. He's Asian. He wrote something that I thought was written by a black person because of your nuanced language that you were using around things happening in literature. And I thought, am I like, what's wrong with me? Why is my natural assumption that this Asian person couldn't possibly write this because Asians are racist, right? Like, what does that mean? Like, what is happening in that context? And how are you using your voice to sort of say, I resist this, I refuse it, I reject it? What is that feeling like? And how did you get there?
Well, I think one of the lessons from Black Lives Matter, of course, is that we all have to take responsibility for our own communities. There is so much anti-black racism in Asian American communities, but there's also just a lot of general racism in Asian American communities. I mean, the Asians are racist in Asia against, like the Vietnamese in Vietnam, for example, are really racist. They're racist towards ethnic minorities in Vietnam. They're racist towards the Chinese. They're racist towards new people who show up in the country. And so it's easy to come to this country as an immigrant or refugee, take your racist habits, and then match them up with currently existing racisms in the United States. And so immigrants and refugees who come into this country, no matter what their background, they may come in and they may have to start off near the bottom in American society, right? But they know very rapidly, possibly even before they come into this country, because they've already been exposed to Hollywood and to American mass media, that the bottom in this country is occupied by black people. And so if they can participate in anti-black racism, it brings them one step closer to assimilation.